There's a memory that comes back to me from time to time, and it drives me to where I am today. I had invested over $2,000 into an online program and shortly after, realized that it was a bad investment. I beat myself up, because I saw enough reviews to talk me out of this investment, but I ignored all the signs. Then one evening, as I sat on my computer, researching other investment opportunities, my wife said to me, "You need to stop wasting your time on these make-money online dreams and pay more attention to your family." I was really hurt by that comment. But those words and feeling of judgment they carried with them aren't something new to folks who are dreamers. Yes, I am a dreamer. All through my life I have been a dreamer. The big house with a lot of square footage in a fantastic neighborhood. The black Range Rover, and not the basic model. The vacation home on an island, where I can pick up and go as I feel like it. And just to be on any beach or any remote island where the internet is my freedom to travel anywhere with my family. The list goes on. I have wondered what would I need to do to be able to just walk into a car dealership and buy a very expensive car, or just purchase any house or the house of my dreams, without worrying about can I make the monthly payments. I wanted to be one of those people, no matter what it was going to take. And today, my journey is taking me there. Well, I have not bought the Range Rover, the big mansion or the vacation house. But I will let you know why my dreams are pretty much realized. I'd like to tell you about my journey. The journey. You probably guessed it. It wasn't a smooth journey. If you are interested in working for yourself and living an independent lifestyle, which I'm guessing you are, since you've stayed with me this far, then it's very likely I've been where you are right now. Whether that's working 6 figures per year in a corporate job and hating it, living paycheck to paycheck, being bankrupt, or even being homeless. Well, I can't say I hated my job or that I've been homeless, but I lived paycheck to paycheck and I have been bankrupt. It's been a really bumpy ride. I would like to tell you about the moment when things really changed for me. After a few hours of sleep most nights, I got up anywhere from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., and spent at least a couple of hours researching products, comparing reviews, seeking out reviews from reputable affiliates and researching ways to start blogs and review websites. One night it hit me hard. My daughter was 3 and she needed to be in preschool. My wife and I were reviewing preschools. My budget would work for part-time, but I couldn't afford full-time without some drastic adjustments. Added to that, our second car needed repairs that I could not afford. The challenge got bigger when I realized that we needed to purchase a second car in order to accommodate my daughter going to preschool. I was worried, very worried, and I am not usually easily faced. That was when I started looking harder for a way out. The way out. I needed a product that wasn't a get-rich scheme. Something that was foolproof and reliable, and was actually going to take me towards my goals. I started some online businesses and niche website blogs, and continued to work on my laptop in the wee hours of the mornings. But each morning I still had to shut down and go to work. I still had to maintain my job to provide for my family. It was very slow getting started. I had all the tools, but things weren't transitioning fast enough. My heart just wasn't fully in it. I wasn't committing 100% of my effort into it. My approach was mediocre and that was not working for me. The greatest athletes, artists, musicians, and actors didn't achieve their status through mediocre work. Less than 100% was not enough for them. I was foolish to think that just half committing would make it happen for me. But then, something bizarre happened. The bizarre moment. I was given notice by my job, to either volunteer to take a severance package or risk the chance of being fired if not enough managers took the package. I was very worried. My wife was even more worried than I was. I was over 50 years old with a college degree and an unfinished master's degree. Being over 50 puts me in a different category. It makes me less hireable. So I opted to stay with the job and kept my fingers crossed that I would not make the list of employees to be terminated. Truthfully, even if I left and found another job, the salary would be considerably less, maybe even half of what I made then. The risk of being fired was still hovering. I was facing the possibility of not meeting my monthly obligations and even back in bankruptcy, if I didn't think of something fast. I had to make my online business work. Take action. I had been following this internet marketing guru, Philip, who really did honest reviews of products. He tried the products before reviewing them and he would give honest feedbacks. If the products were waste of time or money, he would let you know. His aim was never to push a product, because of the upsells. The one thing Philip would always say that resonated well with me was, take action. You see, no matter how good a product may be, if you do not put the work into it you will not succeed. That hit me really hard. And so I decided to put the work into it. I had to put aside certain fears and hang-ups about selling and followed the step-by-step instructions of the product that he promoted. And you know what? It worked. Grabbing the resource. I was able to make recommendations through YouTube videos to people about products that would help them lose weight, treat kidney disease, reversing type 2 diabetes, working from home, etc. I would make money when they purchased the products. But ranking in the YouTube world was highly challenging. I couldn't make it work like the super affiliates. I felt like I was missing some pieces of the equation. I spent many hours racking my brain over it, but I couldn't figure out how to take what I have learned to freedom levels of income. Why were some people making a killing in online marketing and I was mediocre and struggling? Well, remember how I told you I was a dreamer? Sometimes dreamers don't like to ask for help, we like to figure things out on our own. This wasn't even about proving anything to doubters. I was just stubborn. That can be an advantage sometimes, but in this case it was a big disadvantage. So I swallowed my pride and started asking around for help. Eventually, I was pointed in the direction of a course that put all the puzzle pieces together for me. It all just clicked with me. Everything I was learning was taking me much higher the more and more I applied it. Soon I will get the level of freedom that I wanted, because I took that step and grabbed that resource when I was told about it. The dream list. I started making a list of all the things I wanted to do with this time and financial freedom I was working my way towards. Well, here's my short list. Buy that mansion for my family. Buy a house for my mom. Assist friends and families in need. Buy a vacation home on a West Indian island. Buy that black Range Rover. If you're a dreamer, I hope this inspires you to keep working towards your dreams, and I hope you can take a moment to write down your own dream list. The resource I was recommended is no longer available today. Things get outdated in this industry pretty fast. But I always make sure to stay up to date on what's trending and what's actually useful, so I can recommend something new to someone else who might be seeking out a way to reach their own dreams. So if you're interested in learning what I learned, and getting out of dream mode and into freedom mode, then click the link below and take action today.